The time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Tulane's offense will have the football first here. This is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense. The best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. They'll try to run for the first down. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Off the play fake on first down. Trying to create here on the move. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Grab behind the line. It's Young.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just flowing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short gain.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Running trap in for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. See if he can make something happen with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the Seminoles offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game. For guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Fights off a defender, and he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Now it's second down here. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. You finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Grab by the receiver. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks like... is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the ball.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking for a gap. It's Webb. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Grab near the sticks. It's Gibson. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Seminoles line up on 1st and 10 now. Back to pass. It's Nolan. That's reeled in. It's Webb. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Noles pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. They'll run it from the gun. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I'll tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Oh, he loses the football. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Single back, takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. On the ground, it's well. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Nolan. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Receiver in motion now. The shotgun running play call. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. The Noles bring their punt team onto the field. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They go forced to punt on the last possession. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Running back grabs it on the screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. They bring the punter onto the field now. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. He'll hand it off, and he will be stuffed for no gain. And it's Tulane on top right now, Kurt. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Scanning the field. It's Nolan. Oh, that one's picked off. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quick pass. The catch is made. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
2nd down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's 4th down and long. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking for a gap. It's Webb. Gets the first and still running. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a 1st down. Well, that gain will give them some breathing room. What a good job of being able to get them out of that hole. They're inside their own 5-yard line. And on the other hand, the defense, what a missed opportunity. You had them pinned back, a chance to really, at the very least, affect field position. And now you give up a big gain like this.
Important second down play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Nolan. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
When that pass rush got in there in a hurry, great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
On third down, he drops to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking right, this one caught. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, stopped the ball for 44.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And tell you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warrick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, played, of course, at Florida State.
Second down after that previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Snags a quick throw. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to pass. It's Nolan. The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Looking to throw it again. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle. On a scrimmage. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab. Now here he goes. Past the 10. Touchdown, Green Wave. They couldn't stop him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Huffman. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Gibson. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Seminoles trying to cash in here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled, but first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Seminoles lining up here on 1st and 10. The back's got it. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And his defense is doing a really good job here. You're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Can he get there on the ground? Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
And the Noles will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Florida State, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Fighting off the defender. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Blitz and a quick sack. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Wants to throw it. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready do a good job of communicating and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Fighting off. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a 1st down, and now it's 4th down. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Time running out here in the 1st half. Wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive in this position. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So they have to come up with something here on 3rd down after the incompletion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a 1st down. The pass interference with no time on the clock will give them one last play here before the break.
Number 22 on the field goal.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the 1st half, and that's why they're trailing. They get the 2nd half started with the running play. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Out of bounds after a nice gain. Finally, a positive play from this offense.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
And the single back takes the handoff. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they... Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, and he's got it inside the 15.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
The Noles are moving quickly down the field. And on the carry, he's heading left. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Now they're running on the toss. Quick spin move. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Well, you're inside the red zone, which means you can't come away with anything less than 3 points. But you know this offense is thinking about a touchdown. They're trying to get to that end zone. They go with the toss play. The big boys up front being mobile, moving around.
Touchdown, Seminoles. And that will give them the lead now.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touch. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Quick spin on the run. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Grab behind the line. It's Russell. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Try and muscle for the first down. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. And here comes the punter onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And the returner is brought down. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the +42.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. He gets the first and still going. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The Seminoles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Noles.
That's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 11. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. On first down, it's play action. Makes the catch. It's Young. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
A quick juke. Good enough for first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And they'll use the ground game here. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run here, lets it go. Grab down the middle. It's Russell. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call. Punting ready to boot it away. Coverage team brings down the return. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And the fullback takes a turn running the football. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's a carry for the fullback. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
And that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The short completion to the tight end. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Florida State. There was no catching him that time.
Well, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know it was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 18 now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Using his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Outstanding field position to begin this drive. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the Seminoles pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. They feed the fullback this time. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Seminoles. And the route is on. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Bringing it out. It's Gordon. Gets across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. The fumble the last time out, symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. It's a quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
The sure hands. It's Riley. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
This football incomplete and a turnover on downs. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. And now a carry here for the fullback. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And they will trot out the field goal team here. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. That's just a minor blip in what's been a thoroughly dominating performance.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Caught behind the line. It's Russell. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He could go. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They'll try and run it with the fullback. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Noles.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
See if they can convert the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gordon. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Russell. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. It's a quick grab. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw caught over the middle. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 1st down here for this offense. With sure hands, it's Russell. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Here's the 2nd down play. Takes off in a bootleg. Grab behind the line. It's Riley. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Back to throw again. Breaks into the clear. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. Seventh play of the drive coming up. On the ground, it's Smothers. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They get it, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
That feels like a frustration penalty. This quarterback has been lighting them up, and the defense hit him late that time. So the offense now set up 1st and goal after a critical roughing the passer penalty. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Game sets up a 3rd down and goal from the 6. The receiver grabs it. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. So a field goal attempt coming up now. It was on target the first time. This is a chip shot from just 23 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Tulane, 13.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here in a lopsided victory. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Give it to the big fullback here. The fullback gets stuffed for a loss. Ran into a wall there. Might have thought they could catch the defense off guard by running the fullback there, but they were all over it.
Yeah, that's a great job by this defense of just showing their instincts and awareness here. Like you said, not being fooled at all. They slip it to the fullback, and he doesn't get any yards at all. In fact, he goes backwards. Good job by the D.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Huffman. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Well, Chris, this is why they're here, right? This is why they're in the postseason. You get to a critical moment in this game with the lead late in the game, a chance to really put this game away, and they convert.
And you know it, starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for his big tight end. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play. They were not surprised at all that the fullback got the ball. He had nowhere to go. They stuffed that play from the beginning.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disaster.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And a low line drive. Ugly punt. The punt will bounce out of bounds down near the 20-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side. Wide open downfield. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. And with one explosive play there across midfield. First down at the 49. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He pulls in the catch. And they wrap him up and bring him down on what is the final play of the game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.